Welcome back to Good Day, Toledo's most watched, most local 9 a.m. show.
Are the kids growing up? Are their rooms looking a little childish?
Yeah.
Or is it just time for a refresher?
Nicole Beat and Cathi Lloyd, mother-daughter duo with Lloyd Design Team, can help with some of those transitions. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we go through this. I know my daughter's 7 right now, and she's had the same bedspread for like 3 years.
But she's pretty solid with that
She
at this
is.
point, right?
I know. I want to be able to be like.
But it's not time.
We got to get her excited about a change, because I think we do need a little refresh. We still have some things that were in there from the nursery on the walls. So now can be the time for people to think about a refresh, because we're in the summer, kids are home. We might have a little time on our hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So enter Lloyd Design Team, because we love kids and we love making their space their own. We love making adults, their homes, their own. And so that special time with kids, because now they're home, making their space their own.
Yeah.
So
talk to us about the transition. What's the thought process from the childish bedroom? Maybe it's Captain America right now. I'm not sure what it is with Maggie. Or my bedroom growing up, it was Toy Story. So I got about 10, 11 years old, and it was like,
baseball
okay,
or sports or something.
This is old. I'm not into that anymore. So how do you two go about that process?
Well, kids change in what they like and what they want to be in, just like you were saying, from Toy Story to baseball. And so it really is difficult to do a room at 2 and expect it to last till they're out of high school. So there are some changes that happen along the way. And sometimes, you know, we can factor that in the beginning and then just change bedding, like you said, or change a couple of accent pieces. But oftentimes kids grow out of things really quickly. And so, you know, we do want that room to reflect their taste, their personality at that particular age.
And maybe if they're excited about it, they'll clean it.
It's so true. They do.
Okay,
Brand new
miracles
rooms
happen?
will get them clean every day.
The bed will be made.
Yes.
So we have a before and after photo. This is a before of a bedroom. No, the one before this. Nope. No, that one. Thank you.
There's our before.
This one has, you know, this looked like, was it a kid's room, or was this like a guest room or something before?
Well, this was both.
Okay.
It was, the daughter was in college, and so this was her room when she came home. It could also function as a guest room. And then, you know what? She got married. And she had children.
No.
And so we had to redo this room that was a little more kid-friendly.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we get this one right. It should be the next one.
That one, yes.
That's the same room.
That's the same room, absolutely.
So walk us through what happened with the design here. I'm imagining that couch right there is a pull-out bed.
It is, absolutely. It's a trundle, so you can sleep 2. You can pull that bottom out. When you pull the bottom out when the child is only 2, you don't have to worry about them falling out of bed. So that, and it also takes up a lot less floor space. And kids have toys and they want to play in there. So this gives more space to the room. And, you know, it was a travel theme, so, you know, the child could kind of grow up with that. You could put in some more childish travel pieces, but it does allow the child to grow in that space a little bit more.
That's a good theme.
What I appreciate too, the pops of color as well. That really helps the kids, because when a kid walks into a room with a lot of color, it's like, okay, this is ours. They take ownership. Really cool.
Very cool. And then we had a picture of a nursery that you all did. So maybe you have a guest room or an office that you're turning into, you're expecting, and you create a nursery. If we could show the nursery.
Right. So
that's so beautiful.
This client wanted a neutral room. They weren't finding out if they were having a boy or a girl.
Okay.
So they wanted something that was timeless and classic, and here we delivered an award-winning room with a Beatrix Potter kind of a theme.
Is that Peter Rabbit in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
a wallpaper mural, and that's what really started the whole theme of the room, because of course that is gender neutral. Boys, girls love it. There's lots of color in there. We pulled out the greens because, again, that's more gender neutral. But if you had a boy and you wanted to pull more blues in there, any color that's in that mural can be used in that room.
Lovely.
Yeah,
You said award-winning?
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
We did win a first place in the children's category a few years ago with that particular room.
That's beautiful. And as you said, maybe you didn't want to keep it gender neutral, then you could pull out the pinks or you could pull out the blues. And then get rid of the crib at some point, but maybe keep the mural for a little while.
Absolutely. Those childhood years where you're reading bedtime stories and snuggles, it's the perfect backdrop for that.
Yeah, I love that. So how long was this process? Award-winning. I mean, you two and your team just really took time, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, we like to get to know the client. That helps in what we're doing. From beginning to end, a couple of months, 2 to 3 months is normal for a transition as large as that is.
Okay. That's not too long though. I think there's some other award-winning pictures that we might have as well. Okay, I'm guessing this is a before.
Yes, it does look like a before.
Yes.
You're like, I don't know of what though.
Now, that's part of an award-winning children's room as well, but that first picture...
Not sure about what the first picture was. Do we have any more?
I love that. That
this is
so
another
cool.
award-winning room.
Is that
That's cool.
I mean, looks like a room, but is that like an attic space almost? It looks like it could possibly be.
It wasn't, but it has that look. But this was actually a grandparent's request to be able to sleep 7 grandchildren at one time.
Yeah, that's really nice.
7
Yes.
grandkids.
And again, the wallpaper started the whole
That's so
thing.
cool.
I love that table too.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Where do you just kind of scour the internet looking for?
No, we are associated with Decorating Den Interiors, which is an international franchise, and we have a whole live collection that includes about 150 suppliers that we work with on a regular basis. Wow. We don't take the chance of, oh, that just looks good online and we'll order it for a client. No, we want to work with suppliers and manufacturers that we have relationships with and are going to provide the type of quality products that our clients want.
You don't want it falling apart a year later.
We see that. So I know we're focusing on the kids specifically, but what does it do for a homeowner when they just do a refresh to one room in the home? What have you all seen over the years?
You know, it depends on how much they want to refresh. Sometimes they have some family pieces that are really important to them that they want to keep in the room. Sometimes they've moved into a new house and the furniture doesn't quite fit. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. So really each room and each client is individual. And again, that's why we ask lots of questions and get to know you as a client before we can make our best recommendations and provide the best service, quality, and furnishings for their home.
So you may be looking at your kids' rooms right now going, we got to do something about this. Some ideas there for you. You might, maybe it is the bedspread, but maybe it is, we're going to do some wallpaper. We're going to put that up and pull things out of there. Maybe it's some new furnishings and so on. If people want to get in contact with you, they're like, I can't do this on my own. I'm going to destroy my kid's room.
Well, you can call Lloyd Design Team. Pick up the phone, 419-517.
3343.
You got it.
I love it.
They finish each other's sentences.
I love it. Awesome.
Very good, ladies. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.